Picture? Hi, what's your name?
Danny.
Hi, Danny. Yeah, I heard that you had kind of an accident about a year ago.
Yeah, I was in an explosion and started out 80%, and people was praying for me. And here today, I'm 100%. Everything's okay.
So you're involved in an explosion. You were doing something in an explosion, and you caught fire, and you had 80% burns on your body,
Yes.
and they were third-degree burns.
Yes.
So 80% of your body had third-degree burns.
Yes.
Yes, I was asleep when it happened. He was screaming. The more he was trying to put the fire out, the worse the fire was burning him.
Mm-hmm.
We had just gotten a new dog, and the dog could hear him screaming, and so I went to the front door, and when I opened the door, he fell through the front door, totally burned, head to toe, and naked.
So it burned your clothes off, all your hair was gone, and you said your hands looked like they were melted?
Yes.
The skin was falling off of his hands, and he was a carpenter for 50 years, 40 some years, so all those calluses were just like hanging off. So
You actually called the ambulance?
No,
No?
he would not let me call the ambulance.
So how'd you get him to the hospital?
Well, I had to get the fire put out first. I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't even know what was going on. He just kept saying, "Put the fire out." Well, I thought our house was going to explode because we live in the country and I could smell the smell. So I went outside, and our garden hose was winterized, and miraculously got it to where I needed to get to the fire because it was so close to the house, and got the fire out. In the meantime, he was running bath water to try to get cool, and he wanted to be, he was worried about what it looked like.
I was all covered with black stuff.
Yes.
And you actually felt like you were gonna die, is that what you said?
Oh, yeah.
You felt like you were gonna die. So how did you get him to the hospital? You just load him up in the car and get him to the hospital?
Got loaded him up in my car, turned on the air conditioner full blast, and drove 100 miles an hour to the rural hospital. And then they got in communication. And one interesting thing is that day, T-Mobile, which I guess I should mention that their services were out nationwide that day. So I couldn't call for help. So once we got in the hospital, they said that he was burnt 80% of his body, third-degree burns, and they were concerned about his lungs getting burned, what he inhaled, and that his throat would close off and he could die from that.
Right. So they're really worried about, is he gonna be able to get oxygen?
Yeah,
And of course his eyes too, right, you said?
right.
So that was really a miracle that your lungs hadn't got, burned, or your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So you ended up in the burn unit. And then while you were there, I believe your sister got you to come to a meeting?
Yes, while his stay in the hospital, my sister drugged me to the meeting. I knew Tony was here, but I just was so concerned about leaving his side, and I honestly was just exhausted.
You were exhausted and probably still in shock
Right.
from everything.
And maybe having a little bit of doubt, like, why?
Of course.
We've been married 30 years, and, he's 10 years older than me. At the time, he was 62, and I was concerned I was going to be a widow.
Right. But you did come to the meeting.
I did come to the meeting, and Tony called me forward afterwards and wanted to pray for me. He had a word for me.
And what was the word? Do you remember what the word was?
I do remember he had some other guy speak something over me that I was going through a storm, and then Tony started talking to me, and he said, God wants you to know that you've passed the test, and I just fell to the floor. I didn't, realize even going through a test, I just knew that I almost lost my husband.
But at that point, did you know everything was going to be okay?
I had a subtle peace. You know, I did. I did. And then whenever he gave me that word, then he goes, and you have children. I said yes, and he said they're going to be coming to the Lord. They're, you know, watch for it. They're going to be coming to the Lord, and that was a big relief because we've had 2 children that have gone astray, and we was really
You're very concerned over
very
it.
concerned. And so that was a big relief. So I couldn't wait to get the recording so I could take it up to the hospital so Danny could hear it. And
Now, did they give you a prayer cloth or something?
they did. My sister, before I came to church, she had gotten a prayer cloth that Pastor Tony had prayed over, and Danny took it straight up to the hospital, and Danny took it and taped it on his forehead. And in the burn unit, the nurses were like, "What's that on your head?" They were like kind of making fun of him. And so he said, "It's a prayer cloth." He said, "You know, Pastor Tony Kemp prayed over it, and I believe that you know, I'm going to be healed." And he would not let anybody touch that prayer cloth. If it fell off, we stuck it back on with tape. And that was a point of contact for him. That gave him a lot of hope. And look at him today. He has full use of his hands. He can walk.
No, I think it's really amazing. So you know, you taped the prayer cloth on your head, and then you felt a change. Isn't that what you said? You felt a difference?
Hope.
I
Felt the
definitely.
hope.
And you said you had new skin growing, baby
Yeah,
skin.
the nurses was talking to some other nurses. They can't figure it out. He's growing baby skin, and I never heard that before.
So you were growing baby skin, and so from the time you were admitted to the hospital, how long were you in there?
41 days.
41 days, and then you went home. So you had 80% burn. You had 3-degree burns over 80% of your body, and you were back home in 41 days.
Yes.
And to look at you now, you would never know.
No.
So Jesus really did a miracle in you.
Praise God.
He's got a nice suntan from the waist down.
Yeah.
But the most painful part was the skin grafting. They took skin from the top of his legs and put it on the back of his legs. So that's where the discoloration is. But the AFib never resurfaced again. The diabetes is not being treated for diabetes.
And I lost 40 pounds.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you hate to lose weight that way, but you know, hey, you know, if you lose weight, you lose weight.
Well, in the hospital, they made him take in 5,000 calories a day.
That's quite a bit. But you probably needed that at that point.
Yeah. So he gained over 40 pounds while he was in there. But yeah, he's definitely lost it and getting more limber and limber every day. And he is a living testimony. I mean, even to the kids.
Well, you know, I just want to thank you for your testimony, and you know what? We are rejoicing with you in what Jesus has done.
Amen.
So God bless you, and thank you very much.
God is good
all the time.
all the time.